might indeed be easier if I just split it in half.
Very exciting. Tanya is already starting insulation. We had no thought that this would happen today. Let's see how this goes.
Tricky. That's how this goes. Swearing. But it's gonna work. It's just annoying with the mask. Oxygen for me. Okay. First one will be a bit of a messy one. Fine.
That's what the first one is for.
Back up, I guess. No, okay then. This is really stuck. So Jelger is helping out some friends today. So for now, it's just me and this pile of insulation. Maybe I'll move it a bit. Maybe I'll just wait until he's here. And we're very lucky that the weather is super nice. So all of our drywall is safe to be moved inside. And we'll do that later when he's back. It's really dry out here, so I thought it was a little bit weird that there's so much wetness underneath some of these bales of rock wool. And apparently some of them have been sitting in water, because I just cut a little hole in this one here and poked my finger in, and it's just soaking wet, which absolutely sucks, because of course you can't put soaking wet insulation in your walls. Yay! But the good thing is, because this is rock wool, you can actually dry it out. Here you can see water dripping. Very annoying. But because it's rock wool, it can dry out. It's not like with fiberglass that you have to basically throw it away. So what I'll do is open, I think it's 2, hopefully it's not more, of the big packs. I'll just open it entirely, spread it out in the sun, because it's gonna be a hot day today. Not sure if you can see it with the sun, but this is just soaking wet, the whole bottom. So I'm wondering if this has just stood in a puddle on its side or something. Just the bottoms of all of these. I guess that's construction, eh? There's always something. Well, I'm getting a little bit discouraged. This is where I'm at so far. And this whole pack is also just soaking wet. I don't know if you can see it because of the light, but I just really hope we can dry it out. This is not fun. I mean, I was hoping it was maybe 1 or 2, but I already see another one there with holes. So I'm just hoping that one wasn't standing in water for some reason. I mean, they always say with construction you have to be okay with letting go of a little bit of materials, and I understand that everything can't be perfect, but just soaking wet bales of insulation, that's stupid. That was 25. I'm getting closer to the end. Only this wall and a small piece on the left here. And after that, I am done with the upstairs insulation. Woohoo! Very excited. It is fully insulated. Our goal is to get rid of this entire stack because that would mean that all the insulation is in the cabin and ready for winter. So I'm doing more insulation work. Hurrah! Boo! Because of all the small parts above the windows and all the weird measurements, it's basically a lot of small cuts. And yeah, so there's a lot of work left. And this night I couldn't fall asleep because my head was so itchy from the rock wool that got on my head. So today I found the perfect solution, and now my rock wool cutting outfit is like fully ready, where I have goggles because I also got some rock wool in my eye, which is not fun. And if you keep breathing it in for very long periods at a time, it's also not fun. So this is what I usually look like.
The headphones are because I'm drilling in the studs and the joists, and it's quite loud.
So this is a big moment.
Yay.
Yeah. We decided to move our bed out of the camper because we slept in the camper last night. Not last night.
The night before.
The night before. And it's getting colder again outside, and because of the temperature differences and the camper not being insulated, when you wake up in the morning, water just runs down from the windows, and it's just nasty in there. And we're concerned about mold. In summer, it's fine in there, but the winter, it's just not good. We don't think it's healthy, so we decided to not work upstairs in the cabin and make this into our bedroom instead.
Yeah, and because I felt in a bit of a rush to finish things up here, I didn't make video of putting up the vapor barrier, but I will do that for the downstairs part. So everything up here is now fully insulated and vapor barriered, and it's quite amazing. We had our first night in here, slept better than in the camper. Ever.
It's so nice. It's really a unique feeling to sleep in a place that you've built yourself.
It is. It's like, amazing.
We were very overwhelmed. It felt so good. So good.
Yeah. And apparently we finished the outside or the carpentry or the framework of the cabin just a year ago.
Yeah, so we checked our calendar, and last year, October 14th, we were driving back to Vancouver with the roof on it and everything weather sealed.
Yep.
And now, well, October 15th was our first night in here.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, let's get to the next part.
Yep.
So we're in the downstairs here. Tanya has finished insulating the first big wall here. It was quite the work because we have so many offcuts and little nooks and crannies, but she did an amazing job. And we're going to put the vapor barrier on now so that we have a little bit more heat in our cabin.
Here is the vapor barrier.
I don't know what to say.